diamonds, you got CZs. CZs, wake up, get to.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the...
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And no run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by a 7th-year pro and a literal rocket scientist. Here's Joshua Dobbs.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
First carry now for Alexander Madison. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And look at this Raiders defense. They enter this one 18th in the NFL at stopping the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers. I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. Here comes Abdullah on the return. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had bodies.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The Raiders at 500 at 6-6, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This is 2nd and 8. Throwing, O'Connell. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They will run the draw with Jacobs. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. That will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. To throw here, O'Connell. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20.
Holding offense.
He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Now this throw caught left side, and he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll go Madison up the middle. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. On play action, it's Dobbs. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Isaac Rochelle in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Dobbs. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Abdullah to return. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raider offense heading out as we take a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about what the playoffs will begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
2nd quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Robert Spillane, ex of the Steelers, is there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. Going to run with Madison again. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Back to throw Dobbs. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard line. Kevin O'Connell clearly unhappy with that call, and he's thrown that red challenge flag out on the field. So score one for Kevin O'Connell. His decision to throw the challenge flag, a good one. Off the play fake, here's Dobbs. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. In motion right is Osborne. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. Here's Dobbs to throw. And that is incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th. Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Joseph's got it, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This taken in at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Back to throw, O'Connell. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And they go play action here with O'Connell. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. O'Connell. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. And O'Connell now to throw. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Here's Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Now it's O'Connell. Dancing to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Aiden O'Connell as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And the Vikings going to take over here one more time before the half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. On 1st and 10, Dobbs. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Dobbs. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Coverage was excellent downfield. I think he was more throwing that football away than anything else.
Yeah, absolutely, because everywhere you looked, they were covered.
Sometimes it's better to go and be convinced that there's no place to fit in the football than to go ahead and force it and turn it into a bad play.
Dobbs. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Raider offense ready to go here to start the third quarter. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. O'Connell looking to throw on first. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 70 yards on the ground here for Jacobs, and this is a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's O'Connell. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Give them 12 yards that time and a Las Vegas first. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Dobbs now on second down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. He'll get this underneath to Madison. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now fourth down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. That's pulled in at the 32. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Raiders will take over now first and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
A run on first down with Jacobs as he'll get this forward for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Now O'Connell. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3 quarters in the books. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Play action. Now O'Connell. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Jacobs is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be second down. Jacobs again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. The second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And now here in this situation, a field goal would still have them only up by 1 score, so I would think about going for it. Even if you don't get in, you put your defense in a really nice spot, making the offense go the long way to try and score.
They go with Jacobs, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground with Madison. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Come on.
2nd and 7.
Hey, check, Panther. Unlock line.
Another carry now for Madison. And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, Dobbs. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Let's go now.
Dobbs. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Eluding the pressure right. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Here's Dobbs to throw. Pass complete. It's Hockenson. And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Dobbs. They'll find Osborne here. And he's going to be dropped forward and pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now Dobbs. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Back to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. They'll look to throw. The ball's out, and the Raiders pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders first down as he'll get this down inside the 40. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Once again, it's Jacobs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he's going to have a Raider first down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This will get the lead up to 7. And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. Well, obviously, Charles, this was by no means an offensive track meet. I mean, the defenses were the story in this ball game, but hey,